What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, listen, so this last month, I was given an Xbox Game Pass PC code for free, compliments of Xbox. So thank you very much for that. Y'all, this is part of their PC Game Pass partner program. And I want to talk to you about how this is literally the absolute best subscription out there. I mean, there's not really a whole lot out there, but between Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation Plus and the different tiers within each one of them, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that Game Pass PC is the best route to go when it comes to a gaming subscription. Now, if you've been hiding under a rock since the beginning of Game Pass, well, Game Pass is simply a monthly subscription that you pay for that gives you access to literally 100 plus games for that one flat subscription fee. If I had to describe this to you in a different manner, I would describe this as a buffet that houses all sorts of different cuisines, except instead of food, we're talking about video games. So you've got RPGs, action games, simulator games, first-person shooters, action adventure games, fighting games. It is literally a buffet of video games. And it's not just Microsoft games, although I will tell you that you do get day and date access to all first-party releases from the Microsoft studios out there. Not only do you get access to the Microsoft library of games, which also includes all Activision Blizzard King games and Bethesda games, you also get access to EA Play games as well as Ubisoft Connect games. So again, literally for $10 a month, you are getting the ability to play, I want to say hundreds at this point. I don't know the exact number, but at this point it feels like it's hundreds of games. There hasn't been a single time that I've logged into the Game Pass library to see what I wanted to play and not have something that interests me to play. And I think that was a very complicated way of saying that there is something here to play. And it's not just something. There are a lot of things that you're going to see in this library of games that you're going to want to play. And the most beautiful thing, again, is that you don't have to buy the games. You just pay for the subscription and they're right there for you. So how did I spend my time with this 1 month free trial of Game Pass? Well, I decided that I wanted to try and get my hand in every single possible cookie jar within reason, so I downloaded a couple titles. I downloaded Age of Empires 4, Evil West, Lies of P, Diablo 4, and Far Cry 6. And I figured that that would be enough of a variety of games to really kind of get a feel for what is on offer here with Game Pass PC. Now, I committed to myself that I was going to play a couple of hours of each one of these games so that I could get a feel for the games, not just the service, but also for the games themselves. So, hey, I went ahead and started off with Diablo 4. Now, I'll be very transparent. I played and beat Diablo 4 upon release, and at that point, it was only available via Battle.net. But now that you have it here on Xbox Game Pass PC, you don't have to worry about buying it because, Microsoft bought out Activision Blizzard King. So now all these Activision games and Blizzard games are a part of the Game Pass service. I reinstalled the game, started a new character, and of course, I had a really good time playing through the little bit that I played, but I wanted to try something I really hadn't spent a whole lot of time with. Enter Far Cry 6. Now, Giancarlo Esposito, obviously, Gus Fring, love Breaking Bad. Him being like the main antagonist here in Far Cry 6 just screams amazing because he's a phenomenal actor. And although I understand that there might be some trepidation about playing Ubisoft games, I did give Far Cry 6 a try. And even though a lot of the formula is still the same, as a palate cleanser, having already played so many of the same kind of games over the last couple of months, this was rather enjoyable. It was very familiar, which is kind of nice at this point in time, but it also was interesting enough to really see their take on what I would assume to be Cuba. Right, Ubisoft's take on Cuba and Giancarlo just doing his thing in the game on screen, absolutely fantastic. But I made a mistake. You see, the mistake that I made is that I stopped playing Far Cry 6 because I wanted to try my hand at Lies of P again. See, I played Lies of P for a bit when it originally came out. I made it up to the first boss, all right? First boss, I beat it. I got to Hotel Krat and didn't really load the game back up again after that. So this time around, I got back to the first boss. I beat the first boss. I got to the hotel, and then I continued playing. And ever since I got past the hotel, I have not been able to put Lies of P down. To say that this game is incredible is an absolute understatement. This is literally the best non-From Software Souls game that is out there in the market to date. If you love Bloodborne, you're going to love the design and the artistic direction that Lies of P has to offer. If you loved Sekiro, you're going to absolutely love Lies of P because it relies heavily on your ability to deflect and perfectly time your parries to get the best of your enemies, or rather puppets. I mean, they're enemies, but they're puppets. You're fighting some really deranged puppets in this game, which is really, really cool. And of course, if you love the Dark Souls games, this is literally like an homage to Dark Souls. Now, not in any sort of direct way, shape, or form, but just overall, as you play through this game, you feel the sense of a team devoting their time into a project to really pay tribute to one of the best gaming series out there that I adore. And I cannot tell you how much I have been enjoying my time with this game. This game is so much fun. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm running everything on a 4070 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, Ryzen 9 5950X processor. The game runs buttery smooth. It looks absolutely gorgeous in 4K, and above all else, it is absolutely fun to play. But let me put this in more context for you, okay? Because again, what I'm talking about here isn't just about all the awesome games that Game Pass PC has to offer, but the actual value proposition that is present here. If I would have purchased every one of the games that I just mentioned earlier in the video, I would have spent close to $280, not including tax, okay? And I want you to consider and think about a couple of things as you hear this. I didn't finish any of these games. And because of how amazing Lies of P is, I've ditched all the other games as of right now. And so I've only been devoting myself to one of the games I downloaded in this monthly trial for Game Pass PC. But imagine the scenario where you spend $280 on all of these games and don't even have the time or dedicate the time to finish a single one, because one out of all these games is just that much more amazing than the rest. You can kind of start to see how that money that you spend on the games you're not going to touch again starts to go to waste, right? But not only that, Game Pass PC is $10 a month. This $280 that I would have spent on these games is the same as 28 months of Game Pass PC subscription time. That's damn near 2.5 years. Think about all the games that are on there now that you haven't played that you can play whenever you want, so long as they're still on the marketplace or on the subscription to be downloaded. And also think about all the games that have yet to come out that are going to be on Game Pass PC. On all of this alone, Game Pass PC is an absolutely amazing value, no questions asked. And if that's not enough for you, I just checked right now on their website. You can literally sign up for Game Pass PC for $1 for your first month. Check it out. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Go check it out. You won't regret it. There's going to be something. I'd even wager that there's going to be more than just one game that you're going to want to play for $1. And then once that $10 a month starts rolling around, I'm willing to bet that you're going to be perfectly fine staying on a subscription because of how amazing of a value it has to offer. Thank you, Xbox, once again for giving me the opportunity to have a lot of fun with Xbox Game Pass PC. Ladies and gents, if you've been on the fence about getting this, or maybe you already had it in the past and you just haven't been compelled to reactivate your subscription, especially with Hellblade 2 right around the corner, I can't think of a better time to do so. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Until next time, be good to yourselves, be good to one another. Peace out.